You can get to Yuki because Yuki was a.
Oh yeah,
Caitlin Clark was there last night to watch Yuki Kavamura.
Yeah, she was there to see Japanese stock.
You know what's crazy? There's a 5'8" Japanese guard named Yuki Kavamura who's trying to make it in the NBA. That's like a Chihuahua trying to play with Great Danes.
Dimes.
Now this one was crazy, right? I don't know how he saw that one.
Yeah, that's insane.
To Huff.
Yeah, now I don't know how he saw that one.
That is the most church league ass reverse right there ever from Huff.
Put respect on J Huff, bro.
But here's the thing. This guy's got moves that'll make your head spin. Imagine this. Kavamura's on the court, surrounded by 7-footers, and he's zipping around like a pinball. He's throwing no-look passes that'll leave you wondering if he's got eyes in the back of his head. But can his magic on offense make up for the fact that he's basically playing defense on stilt? That's what we're gonna find out. You know what's wild? Yuki Kavamura wasn't even supposed to be here. Picture this, a 5'8" guy from Japan dreaming of playing in the NBA. It's like a high school kid saying he's gonna be an astronaut, but then actually blasting off to space. Most people looked at Yuki and thought, no way. They said he was too small, too slow, not athletic enough.
But Wiseman, what is you looking at, dog? How you not see that pass, dog?
Dev, that would have been a great who he played for. I'm watching, I'm like, James Wiseman's a pacer?
I sent y'all in the group chat. I said who he played for. Y'all got it wrong.
I mean, come on, the average NBA player is like 6'6". Yuki would need a stepladder just to look them in the eye. But here's the thing about Yuki. He doesn't care what people think. He just kept grinding. While everyone was doubting him, Yuki was lighting up the Japanese league. He wasn't just good, he was dominating. MVP award, check, scoring title, you bet. He was making defenders look silly, dropping dimes like a broken vending machine. But still, people were like, yeah, but it's just Japan. He can't hang with the big boys. Then came the World Cup, and Yuki exploded onto the global stage.
Don't do him like that.
Oh, get up, Pereira.
That was a nice lob, too.
Oh, then he knocked it down the tray ball.
He got a nice form of shot and everything.
It was like watching a real-life anime character. He was zipping past defenders, hitting crazy shots, and making passes that had people rubbing their eyes in disbelief. But you know what really made people sit up and take notice? That game against Finland. Yuki went off for 25 points against Finland, 25 against professional players from Europe. Suddenly, all those doubters were real quiet. NBA scouts were scrambling for their phones, trying to figure out who this little guy from Japan was and why they hadn't heard of him before. The Memphis Grizzlies decided to take a chance. They offered Yuki a 2-way contract, which is basically the NBA's way of saying we're interested, but we're not quite sure yet. It's like getting to the edge of the diving board, but not jumping off. Yuki got his shot in the preseason games, and man, did he make the most of it. Now here's the crazy part. Yuki's dream actually became reality. He's in the NBA. That 5'8" kid from Japan who everyone said was too small, he's sharing the court with giant. It's like David stepping into a league full of Goliath. But now comes the real test. Yuki's made it to the NBA, sure, but can he actually survive against these giants? Can he hold his own when guys a foot taller than him are trying to swat his shots into the cheap seat? That's the million-dollar question, folks. And let me tell you, I can't wait to see how this story unfolds, because if Yuki's shown us anything so far, it's that you should never count out the little guy. Now, you might be thinking, sure, Yuki made it to the NBA, but how's he gonna score against those towering defenders? Well, get ready for this. Yuki's got a trick up his sleeve that's making even veteran players look silly. It's not about how high you can reach, it's about how fast you can move. Here's the thing about Yuki. He's not just small, he's lightning fast. In the NBA, everyone's huge, but not everyone's quick, and that's where Yuki shines. He can't shoot over guys, he can't post up. So what does he do? He uses that speed like it's his superpower. Imagine this. Yuki's on the court, surrounded by giants, but instead of trying to play their game, he's zipping around like he's got rocket boosters in his shoes. He's zooming past defenders like they're standing still. 1 second he's at the 3-point line, the next he's under the basket. It's like trying to catch a hummingbird with a baseball glove. And those passes, oh man, there's something else. They don't call him the no-look Yuki for nothing. This guy's throwing no-look dimes that'll make your head spin. He's got eyes in the back of his head, I swear. Defenders are left scratching their heads, wondering how the ball got past them when Yuki wasn't even looking their way. But it's not just raw speed, it's how Yuki uses it to collapse defenses. In pick and roll situations, his low center of gravity and quickness are like a cheat code. He's navigating around those bigger defenders like they're traffic cones. And when he does that, it creates mismatches that his teammates can exploit. It's like he's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, Yuki's still adjusting to the NBA game. In the preseason, he averaged 3 points and 4 assists in 15 minutes. That might not sound like much, but look closer. 4 assists in just 15 minutes, that's some serious playmaking ability right there. And yeah, his shooting in the preseason wasn't exactly setting setting the world on fire. But here's the thing, Yuki's shown he can knock down shots from long range and create his own shot. That's going to be crucial for his success in the NBA. Because if defenders have to respect his shot, it opens up even more opportunities for his speed and passing. So here's the deal. Yuki's offense isn't about size. It's about creating chaos. It's about using his speed and smarts to turn the game upside down. He's like a tornado on the court, spinning defenses around until they don't know which way is up. But the big question is this: can chaos beat raw size and power in the NBA? Can Yuki's speed and creativity overcome the sheer physical advantages of his opponents? That's what we're all waiting to see. And let me tell you, it's going to be one hell of a show. So Yuki's got the offense figured out, but here's where it gets crazy. On defense, he's not just facing giants. He's facing an entire team strategy designed to crush him. You think guarding LeBron is tough? Try doing it when you barely reach his shoulders. Imagine being Yuki on defense. You're looking up at guys who could use your head as an armrest. Every time you try to contest a shot, it's like you're jumping to block a dunk. And those screens, they're not just picks, they're walls. It's like trying to fight your way through a forest of redwoods. Here's the thing, NBA teams aren't dumb. They see Yuki out there, and they're licking their chops. They're targeting him like sharks smelling blood in the water. They're posting him up, shooting over him like he's not even there, and bullying him inside. It's brutal to watch sometimes. And it's not just Yuki who's struggling. The whole Grizzlies defense has to scramble to cover for him. They're double teaming like crazy, rotating faster than a ballet troupe. It's like they're playing 4-on-5 sometimes, with Yuki as the weak link that everyone's trying to exploit. But here's what's wild. Yuki doesn't give up. He might be small, but he's got the heart of a lion. He's using his speed on defense too, being as pesky and annoying as he can. He's like that fly at a picnic that just won't go away, always buzzing around, always in your face. Yuki's trying to make up for his size with effort and smarts. He's applying constant pressure on the ball, trying to force turnovers. And when he does get beat, he's using that speed to get back on defense faster than you can blink. It's like he's got a personal vendetta against every offensive possession. But here's the million-dollar question. Is effort enough when you're giving up so much size? Can Yuki's speed and determination make up for the fact that he's playing defense on stilts? The Grizzlies are banking on their rotations and closeout defense to make up the difference. When Yuki's on the court, they're doubling down on team defense, trying to cover every angle. It's a high-wire act, no doubt about it. One missed rotation, one late closeout, and suddenly the other team's got an open shot. It's like trying to plug a dam with your fingers. One leak and the whole thing could burst. So yeah, Yuki's defensive challenges are real. But you know what? He's not backing down. He's out there every night, staring down giants, refusing to be intimidated. And that, folks, is what makes this story so damn compelling. It's David versus Goliath, night after night, and we're all waiting to see if David's slingshot is enough to take down the NBA's giants. Alright, folks, we've been on one wild ride with Yuki Kavamura. So can a 5'8" Japanese guard really make it in the NBA? Well, Yuki's out there writing that story right now, and let me tell you, it's a page turner. This guy's proving that heart, speed, and skill can go toe-to-toe with size and strength. He's not just playing basketball, he's redefining what's possible in the game. Yuki's journey isn't just about one player making it big, it's about challenging everything we thought we knew about basketball. Keep your eyes on this space, because Yuki Kavamura might just change how we think about size in the NBA. He's not just playing for himself or even for Japan, he's playing for every underdog out there who's been told they're too small to compete. And that, my friends, is bigger than basketball.